It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the Golden State Warriors. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Here we are, 2 games left before the start of the playoffs. Let's take a look at the possible field. To take a look at the Warriors, they're in 7th and looking to hold on to that seed for the playoffs. And, of course, there's the Jazz. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
And for the Warriors, they haven't attracted any serious attention here in the early season. It's been the kind of average start that most had predicted.
I do think they're capable of more than what they've given so far. If this coaching staff gets them right on track.
There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
Well, I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across eras.
They get it back outside for George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Porter dishes to Porter. Here's the screen. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Two on the clock on the inbound. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Curry. Butler on the wing. There's the triple. They get it back. Back to Curry. Butler is screen on George. Here's Curry with the 3. And the Warriors miss again. The Jazz have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Bean passes to George. Kick out to Levine. Pass to Markkanen. Here's George. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And typically he has... the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Got a hand on it.
That's a tremendous defensive read by Achua. Send it back.
Bean passes to Achua, and he makes good on the layup.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Porter against Levine. Outside Porter. Butler sets a screen for Porter to end the drought. The shot will not fall. Nice D from Levine. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And George gets it to go.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Here's Curry. Rebounded by the Jazz.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
Curry finds Porter. Back to Curry. Pass to Porter. Stolen by Markkanen. And here's the break. And here is Achua. From outside, off the mark. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph was so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. 4-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Sometimes it's about the talent disparity, and it would have taken a massive effort for them to even be competitive, and it was nothing close to that.
Porter against Levine. There's a screen. Curry deciding where to go with it. Porter, no luck. And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Markkanen passes to Kessler. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's George. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Porter. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Curry. From deep three-point land. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Curry's got 6 points.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
Kessler finds Achua. Kick out to Levine. Markkanen a screen on Porter. Second shot opportunity. And it's Curry with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Outside Porter. Outside Curry. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Well, such an explosive athlete. Achua off his feet in a hurry.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alteration. Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's checked in. Pass to Gay. Porter with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era They just couldn't overcome the dynastic bull. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Elite athleticism. LaVine able to go up, take the hit, and convert.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, LaVine. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Gay. Now here's Kuminga. And here's Porter, defended by Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, good.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Outside, LaVine. George sets a screen for LaVine. Back to George. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard. What a terrific defensive performance these teams have had since All-Star. In third, the Jazz.
I mean, they've got the intimidation factor down low. Their shot blocking really gives them a reputation, and teams may grow reluctant to want to force the action inside.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Filipowski comes in for LaVine, and it's Collier in for George. Porter against Sexton. On its way from Curry for 2. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Stephen Curry. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, getting around 24 points per, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard. Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Markkanen in a screen on Curry. To the inside. Here's Markkanen. A shake. And the layup is good. Markkanen's got his second bucket.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Porter. Yep, that one goes.
And he's just adept at scoring in so many ways. It's clear Porter very comfortable operating inside.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Utah making a change here. Achiuwa's checked in. Here's Collier. No scoring in this one. To the paint. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Jazz shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Down low. And Kuminga throws it down.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Collier, guarded by Curry. Shot from 12. Warriors with the rebound. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Markkanen a screen on Curry. Here's Collier. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Porter passes to Curry. Pass to Gay. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. And stolen by Williams. Markkanen inside the line. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Markkanen's got 6.
Boy, efficient use of the dribble into the pull-up jumper game. That is impressive by Lauri Markkanen.
Inside, here's Porter. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. 5 points in the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Here's Collier, guarded by Curry. Fires for 3. Not going to go that time. It's been all about Stephen Curry. For the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Mitchell is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Podziemski. Then there's Moses Moody, and it's Porter in at the 5. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Shot clock at 5. Podziemski on the wing. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Substitution for New Jersey. Filipowski, Williams.
Porter looking it over. Pass to Podziemski. 6 to shoot. Off target from outside.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Filipowski. Now Sexton. With his first shot attempt, that shot misses. Now Moody, still without a basket. Pass to Porter. Podziemski with it. Floats it up for Kuminga. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
The Jazz making a switch here. Humphries checked in. Butler, he's checked in for Golden State. And for the Jazz, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Pass to Collier. With the shot. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Golden State's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. Outside, Porter. Butler sets a screen for Porter. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Wants to get it to Butler and does. And the Warriors miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Inside. Outside for Sexton. Shoots over Podziemski. Sexton's shot is good. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Well, speed is such an important weapon for Colin Sexton. He gets to the mid-range game. Nice.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Porter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kuminga with a wide-open look. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with his guys. Porter's checked in for the Warriors. And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. And so it's Utah here with the ball. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Back to Sexton. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And let's get an update on Precious Achiuwa's injury. David, what'd you find out?
Hey guys, Utah's head athletic trainer gave me an update. And this is an unfortunate injury and potentially devastating for them. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But They have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And our hearts go out to him. The guy works so hard. His teammates love him. Coaches love him. He's going to be missed.
Porter dishes to Butler. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, this to me is the problem with defending Butler. He typically takes it so strong, it's hard not to bite on that pump fake.
The Warriors shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game, and he makes the first. And so Butler nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Outside, Sexton. Can they get it? Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
I'll tell you, you better protect the basketball around Jimmy Butler. The anticipation skills, he'll pick it clean from you.
Jazz. Trail by 7. And here's Levine. This game we saw him score 14. Over Porter. Levine can't hit. On offense, here are the Warriors. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Pass to Porter. Here's Podziemski. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Back to Porter. Clock at 4. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Looking here at some numbers for Porter. Over the last 10 games or so, he's really shown up. He's averaging 11 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Kessler screen on Porter. To the inside. Outside for Sexton. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Golden State.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Jimmy Butler. An amazing run for him the second half of the season. First in free throw shooting, 4th in three-point field goal percentage, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands. Outside, George. Pass to Achua. A dunk by Achua.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Over to the wing. Kuminga takes the Porter. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Levine against Porter. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Warriors trail by 4. Now here's Porter. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Pistons in Detroit. 1:51 left in the second quarter. Porter outside. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 5th assist in this one.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter. Clearly excels in those situations.
There's the pick. Achiuwa, the pass to Markkanen. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside, Kuminga. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Jazz have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Pass to Kessler. And here's George. Uses the glass to finish the layup. George has got 10 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside, Porter for 3. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
George passes to Achiuwa. Porter against Markkanen. 5 on the clock. Pass to Levine. Here's Achiuwa. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. 11 points in the game.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Porter looking it over. On the wing, Porter. The 3. That shot off the mark. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 3. And a Jets now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Hello, everybody. No lack of drama tonight.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mind.
All right, guys, let's move on and see the latest injury report from And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Curry has been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here.
Porter's checked in for Brandon Podziemski. They've got Markkanen. Levine is out there with Keontae George. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Achiuwa into the power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's George. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Michael Porter Jr.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
And a wide-open look for Porter. No good on the triple. Jazz trail by 4. Outside, George. Pass to Achiuwa. Back to George. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Curry. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Markkanen finds Kessler. Levine against Porter. Three-pointer. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Levine.
Levine's form is pure. That three-point shot is pretty.
Curry dishes to Porter. Golden State moving it around. Down low. Here's Gay. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Bean passes to Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Jacks up a three. Gay with the rebound. Gay's got his 6th rebound on the night. Porter kicks to Porter. Pass to Curry. Here's the three. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 11 rebounds in the game. Porter against Markkanen. Pass to George. This one for three. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now Porter, 8 points for him. Outside Curry. There's the three. Rebound, Utah. Kessler's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's Markkanen. Pass to Achua. Back to Markkanen. Bean passes to George. Markkanen sets the pick for George. Shoots over Curry. The Jazz again can't hit it.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Outside Porter. Back to Curry. Steps back and shoots. And the jumper falls for him. Curry's got 26 points.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Achua. Sexton, he's checked in for Levine. And it's Collier in for George. And the Warriors also making a change. Kuminga's checked in. Pass to Markkanen. Another miss by Utah.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Porter, no luck. Jazz trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And there's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
Here's Gay. He's guarded by Williams. Back to Porter. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And let's look now at the group of young players that have been locked in from the charity stripe. Their leading rookie free throw shooters of the past month. And Utah making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. It's Porter outside. The rebound by Collier.
This shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Pass to Sensabaugh. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
5 to shoot. Porter against Sexton. That one wide left.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Nice ball movement by Utah. To the paint. Lebowski passes to Williams. Misses the baby hook. Warriors leading by 6. Porter kicks to Curry. Pass to Porter. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got his 8th assist in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Sensabaugh. Guarded by Porter. Sensabaugh, no good. Outside Curry. 3-pointer. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We come back right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Warriors leading by 9 on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Porter is out there with Moody. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Butler in at the 5. Porter passes to Porter. And the 3 ball is good.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Pass to Sensabaugh. From 13, Warriors with the rebound.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Collier. Williams, a screen on Porter. Clock at 6. Here's Filipowski. Connects from 3-point range.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now, here's Moody. Guarded closer. Porter finds Butler. ahead there. Excellent D there from Williams.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really awful.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Yeah, Colin Sexton showing you right there. He's got strength to play through contact and a whistle.
Williams is checked in for Utah. And Sexton, no good on that one. Warriors leading by 7. Pass to Butler. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler playing with aggression right now. Boy, if he touches the paint, he is thinking score.
Inside, here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Kuminga bounce pass. Outside Porter to the middle. That's good from Porter on the assist by Porter. And the Warriors lead by 9.
And the size Porter Jr. has helps him. On those physical takes, great work inside there.
Filipowski passes to Collins. Outside, Sexton. Williams sets a screen for Sexton. Off target from three-point range. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Warriors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Porter. Pass to Moody. Sexton against Porter. Back to Moody. The shot. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Collier. Here's Filipowski. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Butler passes to Moody. Broke loose. And now Utah, fast break. There's Collier. Outside for Sexton. Second chance shot. Shot clock at 4, and it's good on the way up.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Moody the pass to Porter. Back to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Butler. Outside, Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again. Jazz trail by 7. Sexton the pass to Filipowski. Here's Collier. Outside for Sexton. From the top of the key. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Porter with it. Outside, Porter. Pass to Moody. Over Sexton. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Williams. Here's Filipowski. Outside, Sexton. Beans checked in for Williams. The Warriors also with a sub. Gaze checked in. Pick by Williams. Knocked loose. Porter with the steal. Outside, Kuminga. Knocks it loose. Jazz trail by 5. Outside, Sexton. Teardrop shot. No good that time. Nice D from Porter. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Butler kicks to Porter. There's the screen. On the wing, Porter. Back to Porter. Trying to end the drought. That one goes. Count it. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The open look here for Sexton. The Jazz again can't hit it.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Pass to Williams. Here's Levine, defended by Butler. From the baseline. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Levine cooking right now, and if I'm the defense, I'm trying to make sure I knock him off balance.
Now, here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Outside, Kuminga. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Levine, that's good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Gay. Porter against Sexton. Outside, Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Butler at the elbow. Shoots the 3. And the Warriors miss again. Jazz trail by 3. And Sexton has it in the corner. To the inside. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. First one falls for him. A different look for Utah. Achua, he's checked in for Filipowski. So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy, you have become a star in the...
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.